normal traffic, experimental 25 Hotel Victor, 10 miles out, inbound.
Hello?
I can't.
Can you hear me?
No, it's my little cable. Hold on one second, I gotta fix it. Where is it? Right here. Hello?
Hello? I hear you.
Yeah. Just plug in on. It's just. I guess I gotta buy another cable. Say that every time. Yep. So you got me loud and clear?
Yeah, I got you loud and clear.
Okay.
Davidson County traffic, Skylane 22 Bravo is 10 miles to southeast, inbound, Davidson County.
Okay, Hello? Okay. Does your mic like kind of go in and out when you're talking? Like, you got to talk real loud so it picks it up?
Yeah, you can adjust the sensitivity, I think, on your mic, but yeah.
I got you. Okay.
It generally...
A gain or something.
Yeah, it's trying to keep, especially when there's a window open like this, it'll do that.
Laps are up and indicating up. Alright, ammeter's charging. Wing indicator should be 2, 4. Alright, weather.
Davidson County Airport. Automated weather observation 2244 Zulu weather wind calm visibility 10 clear below 12,000 temperature 20 Celsius dew point 6 altimeter 2993.
Like always, it should be about feet off.
Davidson County traffic, Skylane 22 Bravo is 7 miles to southeast, inbound, Davidson County.
All right. We'll just pull up there and do our normal run up.
Okay. Turn this parking brake off. That don't. I'm just gonna set 700.
Yeah.
Be 733 according to the map. So.
Well, yeah, I'd rather just set it at what it is.
730 rather. Right.
Yep.
Good to me. Autopilot, we don't.
Beacon's running. What does that mean?
Engine. Their master is on.
No, when that beacon is running.
Oh, that it's supposed to be within an hour of sunset. Is it really an hour of sunset already?
Yep.
Can't be. Left goes up. Goes up. Right goes up.
Davidson County traffic, Skylane 22 Bravo is 5 miles to southeast, inbound 24, Davidson County.
Flight control 3 and correct.
Normal traffic, Bonanza 3209 Juliet is about 9 out on the RNAV GPS approach runway 14.
Autopilot system
land 32,
got it, parking off. We will taxi up here and do a run up.
Okay. Nice day today.
My brakes work. My brakes work.
Oh, surprise, surprise. My brakes work too.
Positive thing, ain't gonna just turn.
Yeah,
right.
yeah. Normally you want to turn into the wind when you do a run up,
Victor,
but
4.5
there's no
miles.
good place to do that here.
4, Lake Norman.
I mean, we could just taxi up to the runway, but what generally happens then is somebody comes up behind us and we're like, oh crap.
Yeah, we want to take our time.
Yeah.
Alright. Before takeoff.
Make sure that nose wheel is straightened out. You'll put a lot of stress on that nose wheel. There we go.
Traffic, Skylane 22 Bravo.
I think it's straighter now.
Davidson County.
Okay. Great. That doesn't do anything. Cabin doors closed, locked, closed, locked. Door adjusted, locked. Flight controls are free and correct. Instruments are set. Fuel quantity full and full. Shut off valve is on and mixture is rich. Selector is both. M is set for takeoff. Alright, we're going to go up to 1800 RPM and check the magneto.
Alright.
The brakes. 17. 18. Alright, we're going to go.
Davis County traffic, Skyline 225, states final, 24, Davis County, full stop.
About 80.
Traffic, Bonanza 09
Alright, leave it up there a little bit longer. Let's let it burn off whatever crap might be on the spark plugs.
Okay.
Alright. Normal drop.
Okay, I'm good.
Oil pressure, suction, they all look good.
Oil pressure's in the green, suction's in the green. Oil temperature still cold.
Alright. Old Bessie seems to be feeling pretty good today. If she idles here. Wow, she's idling really good. Usually she sputters and spits about that. Yeah.
Suction check, engine check, ammeter will check one more time. Looks like it's starting. Curve heat, cold. Bottle without.
Davis County traffic, Skyline 22 Bravo Shore, final 24.
Friction lock. Carb heat is off. Radios are set, autopilot's off. Normal takeoff.
Yep, normal takeoff today.
Normal takeoff, flaps are off. Takeoff briefing.
Also, I want to show you what this mixture does when you pull it out. You can pull it out, you should start to see an RPM drop. And you would see the temperature rise if it had a good EGT on it. See the EGT rising?
Yeah.
But why is the EGT rising?
Because it's leaning out and it's getting...
Right, you're leaning out the engine. You know that, you're a NASCAR driver. Put it back, the EGT goes back down. Sometimes I like to do that just to burn off also any crud. Just warm it up a little bit and burn off all the crud and all that, especially on a hot, humid day, get all the moisture out of there. All right, that's good.
All right, takeoff briefing. We're going to take off 2-4. That'll be our best way. The wind was calm.
Okay.
And that guy just landed 4-2.
All right, so a little briefing for what we're going to do. I want to fly out here to, we're going to take off, there's the airport. We're going to take off to the, what is it,
southwest.
And we're going to go out, Salisbury's over here.
Yeah.
There's some power lines right here.
Yeah.
And I want to try to do
okay.
S-turns around. We're not going to do those initially. We're going to go up high, about 3,000, 3,500, and do power on, power off stalls. We'll start off with clearing turns. We'll do slow flight. Then we'll work into stalls. And then I don't know what's going to happen. Probably going to be an emergency that's going to happen. I have a feeling something's going to go wrong.
I hope it's your emergency and not like the last one.
We're going to have some sort of emergency, I think. And then once we get down low, we're going to do these S-turns, okay? And then we'll come back.
Okay. Alrighty. So that's our takeoff briefing.
Oh, one other thing. So if we do ever have a real emergency, not a training emergency, our cockpit is going to change from a training cockpit to we work as a team cockpit. So it's going to shift from you're a student pilot to you're a crew member.
Okay.
And what I want to happen is we're going to work together to get this thing safely on the ground, which means I'll be flying and you'll be running the checklists and trying to start the engine if there's a problem with the engine.
Roger.
That makes sense? So we work as a team, and the crew concept, that's what you learn in the airlines is a crew concept. So we're a crew.
Got a word for that, or like an acronym for that, don't they?
Yeah, so if anything goes wrong, then we switch from training to crew. That makes sense?
All right.
All right.
All right, take off 24, go to the practice area, and see how good or bad I am.
All right, let's go.
All right, taxi into 24. I'll turn the parking brake off. It don't work.
By the way, if we have an engine failure below
1,000 feet.
Below, yeah, what did you brief that? I missed that part.
All right, so we're going to take off 24, normal takeoff today. If we have an engine failure below 1,000 feet, let you fly us somewhere safe, probably the highway or either that field to the right there.
Yeah. Yep.
Above 1,000 feet, you'll still be flying. And we'll turn around and
we're
land
above
6.
Yep.
Yeah, we're about 1,000.
See where we're at, but if we can come back, we will. But we're not gonna push it. If we're too low, we're just gonna go straight. About 45-degree arc either way.
All right, you good with that?
Yep.
All right, here we go. Parking brakes off.
We'll have video today, but no audio because I didn't bring my audio camera today.
Well, I have a camera and audio. I don't know if it.
Oh, okay. Well, you'll get the audio.
Yeah. I need to check to see if I'm connected to Stratus. I think I am. Check quick too. Right here. I'm on a Century. That's yours, right?
Yeah, that's mine.
Okay.
Oh, the airplane I think is also Century. Not sure. Oh, Stratus. Okay.
Davidson County traffic, Cessna Skyhawk, November 2818 Echo, taxi into 24 via Alpha, Davidson.
Okay, so your PTT's working.
Yeah, that was a good start. I mean, other than Snake, so far we're doing pretty good.
Yeah, you know, I was going to say the snake was a bad omen, but since it's a fake snake, I'm going to say it's a good omen because it was like a joke.
Yeah. Well, maybe he did it on purpose just to mess with.
No, I think he actually did it to keep the birds out. But I'm going to give him a hard time about it. I'm going to call him and say, hey, we found a snake in the airplane.
Like not your rubber one, like a real.
Yeah, it wasn't on the cowling. It was in the seat. Look at that Baron. Somebody called me and wanted me to take them up in that Baron right there. One of them flat tires and looks like it's about to fall apart.
Yeah, I mean,
I turned them down. I said no. Sorry, I don't know that airplane.
There's a few planes out there that look like they haven't been in the air in like 5 years, maybe.
Yeah, the guy, I was like, dude, I haven't flown that airplane. It looks like it hasn't flown in quite some time. I don't even know the status of the engines, the overhauls, the maintenance. Sorry, I can't help you.
Oh, boy.
Davidson County.
I was reading about your practical test.
Yeah.
Because there's VORs in here, they will, even though they're old technology and they're starting to be phased out, they are going to require you to be able to use these and navigate with them.
Not this, hopefully.
Probably not, but we do need to do at least one session with that.
Okay.
We need to, one of these, when we go on here, we need to finish, we also need to talk about this. We need to finish your cross country. We got like
2/3 of the way through.
2/3 of it done, so I guess we could just do it the other third. Kind of pick up where we left off.
Davidson County, Cessna Skyhawk 18 Echo, holding short of 24, Davidson. Alright, goes on both, trying to take off, flat up. Turn on.
we got traffic right off the departure in there.
Always been that way, and I'm just paranoid. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I don't hear him, but he's descending. It was 1200 a second ago.
Yep. That's good to know the ADSB is working.
Okay. Turns right. Going really slow, ain't he?
Huh? Might be getting ready to shoot an approach or something. Keep an eye on him here.
Yeah. I mean, I'm ready to go, but we had a boat out there one time going down more.
I think we're going to turn before we get to him, so we're good.
Should be almost above him, really.
Yeah.
Okay. Trim saver. Lights. Camera.
I like the use of your checklist.
Action.
Very good.
Davidson County, Cessna Skyhawk, November 2818 Echo, departing 24 to the southwest, Davidson. All right, you ready to go?
Ready?
Lights, camera, action, approaching looks clear.
I always do one last test just to make sure that the radio wasn't down too low and, you know, somebody's trying to...
talking to you the whole time.
That happened to me once.
Now you can add snakes and fuel leakage to your list.
Oh yeah, I'm chalking up a bunch of good stories with this airplane. Alright.
Alright, I see a 2-4.
Yeah, let's do a static takeoff here. We'll do full braking and we'll go up to full power. We'll do a double check and then we'll release the brakes.
Alright.
And this is just a good thing to do too when the plane hasn't been flown in a while, or at least you haven't been in the plane for a while.
Oil pressure's in the green, suction's in the green.
Alright,
I'm ready to go.
Sounds good, yep.
That's her up.
Alright, airspeed is alive.
Airspeed's alive. Looking for 55, right rudder. 45. 55. Oh.
Rotate.
Rotate.
Positive rate.
Positive rate. Tap the brakes.
Gear up. Speed mode, heading mode, autopilot on.
Yeah. That'll be good.
Air Harbor traffic, Archer 2885 Mike, about 5 miles to the north. Going to enter the left downwind for 9, Air Harbor.
Air Arbor, okay.
It's a lot easier to fly this thing on the ground.
Yeah. All right, we'll keep a sharp eye out for traffic. Traffic is the numero uno threat while we're out here.
Traffic, Mooney 44907 Hotel, 7 mile final, runway 28, Ashe County.
And keeping our eyes outside mostly, and then every once in a while we glance back in at our electronics. There's a guy off to the off to our right just slightly. So let's go ahead and make a left turn a little bit, and we'll try to intercept this course here. The big blue line. Yeah, that's a good heading. Davidson County traffic, Cessna Skyhawk 2818 Echo just departed runway 24. We're heading to the south across the lake to the practice area, Davidson County.
Satellite traffic, number 901, looking now at 4 miles to the south of Shallow. We'll be doing a VOR circle approach into runway 31, misapproach to U Lake, shallow traffic.
Beautiful clear day today. 2,000 for 3,000. another good habit to get into is audibly call your altitudes, especially when you hit like a 2,000 or a 1,000. Just call out what the next altitude is. That way you know where you're going to level off. If we had a really good autopilot, we'd set it right here, 3,000, dink, and we'd say 3,000 set, and then it would beep at us when we were about 500.
Traffic, 85 Mike, entering left downwind for 9, Air Harbor.
But we don't, so we are the autopilot.
So that thing, like, it does everything then, like.
Oh yeah.
If you're in heading mode or whatever, and it's got an altitude hold.
Oh yeah, it does.
It does rudder, aileron.
Oh yeah. Three-axis autopilot, the Cirrus. Yeah, let's hang another 10 degrees left.
34497 Hotel, 3 miles, final 28 Action.
Thought I'd get over there to it.
Shallow traffic, number 901 with you. We're crossing midfield for the VOR circling approach into runway 31. We'll followed by mid approach to U Lake. Shallow traffic.
All right, very good. Nice temperature today.
Yeah, it's not hot.
All right, so let's do a cruise checklist.
Okay, pitch.
Yeah, get yourself adjusted, power back a little bit. Make sure, get back to your 3,000. You want to always, you don't want to be more than plus or minus 100 feet off your assigned altitude. Going back to instructor mode.
Fine. I can never, I gotta.
Get ready to be beat up.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so there's that.
All right, let's make a right turn about 10 degrees. Good, I'm glad you looked first.
Alright, the pitch is set, the throttle is set, ram as required, mixture, LE full rich. Also, I don't like, did I have to like hold this or not? Like at this?
Hold what?
I shouldn't have to hold rudder, like it should be coordinated right at this.
Yeah, once you're leveled off and you're not climbing anymore, it should auto, you know, it should be auto-centered there, pretty much.
Okay.
Now it may, this airplane might be flying a little out of trim, and there's nothing we can do about that.
Shallow traffic, number 901 with you. We're going to miss approach.
Okay, we're at our
shallow traffic
practice area, and what I want to do is do some clearing turns. So let's start off with a clearing turn to the right, and then we'll go back to the left.
All right, to the right.
And we'll check both. We'll check our ADS-B. We'll also check outside visually.
Central traffic, Skyhawk 996. Lima is turning left base for 21 Hartsville.
While you're flying, look for some smoke.
Okay.
And your clearing turn can be a little bit more aggressive. Let's do a nice 30-degree bank turn to the left next time.
Okay. I'm not used to being aggressive, you know.
All right, yeah, let's make a 30-degree left turn now. Let's go back to 180. don't focus inside. Just focus on that horizon and focus outside. So we're looking for traffic, so we're scanning. We're also, I'm going to check ADS-B. You keep your eyes outside. And we're just looking for anything that looks like it would be in our neck of the woods here, because we're going to be stomping around this little piece of airspace here. Also watch your altitude. And I would go ahead and add a little power, get back up to 3,000. Again, you want to be real stickler on your altitude. All right, so are your clearing turns done?
Yeah, one to the right, one to the left.
All right, so we're going to do let's start off with slow flight first. So,
okay,
clearing turns are done. Now what?
Carb out.
Yep.
Power back to 1500.
Yep, which by the way is the same thing we do when we get in the traffic pattern, isn't it?
Yes. And we're going to wait for our airspeed to lead off. We're in the white arc, so
yep.
flaps 10.
Yep.
Make sure they're working. They are. All right, feel the lift. All right, now we're going to go flaps 20.
And always maintaining your altitude.
Oh yeah, I got to pull up. Flaps 30.
And we can just leave it flaps 30. Let's don't do 40.
Okay. Now we're at 55 knots. I need to add a little power.
Yep. And don't bust your altitude. Stay up there at 3,000 feet. You might have to add a little bit more power so you can climb a little bit back up. Alright, we're kind of just hanging here on the prop, right?
Yeah.
Alright, let's make a left turn about 15, 20 degrees. Heading 120. Just head for the lake area. Good, nice gentle turns. Nothing more than basically what we'd call a 2-minute turn here. About a 15-degree bank angle. 10, 15 degree. When you're slow, you don't want to be yanking it all over the sky, do we? Because as you increase the bank angle, what are you doing to the wing?
Increasing the load factor.
Yeah, the angle of attack is increasing. Feel a little bit of buffeting there. All right, let's make a turn to the north. Left turn to the north.
That's county traffic. So Cowboy 17 Echo is about 6 miles to the northeast and down to London, County. Stevens County traffic, Lance 171 Tango Whiskey is inbound on the ILS 06, about 12 miles out.
Yeah, I got him. Okay, and then I want you to go ahead and recover. So let's recover on a 303, this heading. Point it towards those tanks up ahead.
Alright, so full power. RP off. Lots of right rudder. Flaps at
Good, you got that right rudder in there.
positive rate. Flaps at 10.
And keep maintaining 3,000. Let's don't climb too much.
Alright. Positive rate. Flaps 0.
Good. All right, build up your airspeed. And remember, build up your airspeed first and then trim. Because if you trim too early, then you're going to just be trimming again. There you go. Using your horizon as your basis for straight level flight.
I'll pull the power back now.
All right, let's do a clear turn to the right. 90 degree to the right. Clear on the right. And clear on the ADS-B. And just mainly 80% outside, 20% inside.
Dave
on a 45.
All right, let's make another 90-degree clearing turn to the right. We're going to go straight south here. And let's try to keep 3,000, so we'll zoom back up there if you have
traffic,
to.
Saratoga 171 Tango Whiskey is inbound on the ILS 06, up to 7 miles out, low pass only.
You said south, but you won't.
Yeah, this is good. And let's get back up to 3,000. You didn't bust it, but you came close.
County traffic, November 1017 Echo.
I don't know. I mean, you just got married and had a big honeymoon and been off for like 5 months, but daggone it, keep your altitude. What do you expect?
I've been at altitude 0 for so long that it feels weird not being at that altitude.
Davis County traffic, Saratoga.
Just consider me your gunny sergeant.
Get
on your altitude.
That's fine.
Be a low pass only.
All right. Now we're going to do a power off stall. Let's do. We did a clearing turn, so let's do a power off stall.
Going to be circling the school at the east end of the runway.
And we'll just do it on this heading. Go ahead and set up for power off stall. So remember, power off is we're coming into land, right?
Yeah. Okay, so carb heat out. Power back to 1500, just like we just did.
By the way, which way is the wind blowing down there?
Really tell.
Turn to the right a little bit. See that smoke?
Yeah, it's going that way. Well, that one over there is going that way.
This one closest to us. All right, I just distracted you. Now you lost 100 feet.
Yeah.
Davidson County traffic 171.
All right, let's get back up to 3,000 before we start the maneuver here.
Low pass only.
We don't want to bust our altitude. Now you will lose some altitude on this, but we want to at least start at 3,000.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Davidson County traffic, Chicago 17 Echo, left downwind for 34 lines.
And let's make a right 90-degree turn, right into the sun.
All right.
All right, and as soon as you get to a
Partial traffic, Skyhawk 909.
300 heading, then we'll start our power off stall.
Davidson County traffic, Chicago 17 Echo.
Gave you a little bit of an offset, so you're not staring directly at the sun.
Victor, short final landing north, Laney.
All right, let's do it. Make it hard on you to stare right into the sun.
Traffic mall 420 is west downwind 5.
Travel traffic 38444, 5 miles to the west.
Remember, power off, we're going to have some flappage.
Yeah,
31.
I got no white arc. All right.
Bumper back to traffic skyline 0.
White arc.
On
Maybe.
RNAV 5, bumper back.
And let's turn to the right while you're doing this. Let's head back towards the lake. Add a little bit of workload to you. This is like we're turning base to final.
Oh man.
So keep slowing down. Get some flaps in there. Like you're turning base to final. Get some flaps. You're in the white arc. And I would just let it boost you up a little bit so you gain some more altitude here. Trade altitude for airspeed for altitude. All right, I want you to pick a point. You see that big factory?
Yeah, I got that.
Keep your nose on that factory. Don't let it move.
Okay.
Then go ahead and do your power off stall. So we're coming into land and we turned base to final and we letting it get a little bit too slow and you weren't watching what you were doing and you got distracted because you had some hot baby in the back or something. And next thing you know, airplane's like, oh crap, I don't want to fly.
Partial traffic, Skyhawk 909. Lima, turning left base for 21 Hartsville.
I'm going to let you go all the way through the brake. Remember, your recovery is just really release the back pressure, right?
Yeah.
A bit coordinated though. Looking for, I want you to announce imminent.
Imminent.
Keep coming back, keep coming back. traffic, Skylane.
I just don't want to stall.
This plane does not want to stall, which is a good thing.
Landing 17 southeast.
All right, let's go ahead and help it.
Traffic, Starbreeze 17 Echo, left crosswind.
There it is. There's the brake. There's your brake.
Full power.
Hey, Mike, I'll be
Nose to the horizon.
in a few minutes.
RP off. Right rudder. Positive rate. Flaps up.
On the roll, 2-3.
Good. You got that right rudder in there, and you got your factory. Good.
Positive rate. Flaps 10.
Good.
Positive rate. Flaps 0.
I never looked at it.
All right.
Oh man, now you're gonna make me do the real hard one.
Yep. All right. Let's make a right clearing turn to the right. 90-degree right clearing turn. Just head right for the lake. Well, this leg of the lake.
Just make sure you don't land too short because the runway kind of falls off down there.
And we'll climb it back up to 3,000 before we start.
I appreciate it. All the altitude we can get.
Yep.
When we're trying to do these folly things.
Folly, I like that.
Lumber maximum.
We're gonna go up and do some follies.
Yeah.
All 4.
I don't like the folly. I like the flying, though, not the falling.
All right, keeping our eyes outside. Looking for traffic. And let's make another right turn to the right, 90 degrees.
I'm on the downwind turning base for the cross runway.
Will be our clearing turn number 2. All right, this will be straight ahead. I want you to pick a point somewhere out there.
I'll pick that, whatever that river or whatever that is.
Okay, that's your point, and we want to do a power on stall. Now remember, this is like we just took off from the airport. A lot of mistakes students make is they'll do it from a cruise setting, and that gives you a really high pitch attitude.
Okay.
You don't need to do that. Do it at what our rotate speed is, which is
55.
Yeah, so let's get down to 55.
Pull this back and then trade off airspeed for altitude.
Yep. 100 feet plus or minus off of 3,000, so we'll stay there. ADSB looks good.
Southeast trends for us. Skylane 7 Golf is downwind 17 southeast.
And remember, the flaps will be up because normally we take off configuration, flaps are up, right?
Yep.
All right, now when you put that power in, the P factor is going to kick in, so that right rudder kicks in too, right?
Yep.
And then hold it. Hold your heading, which is right here. And as you pull, that right rudder is going to be getting a little bit more and more.
Left downwind for 23 at landing.
And I want you to announce imminent. I feel a buffet, so you can say imminent now if you want.
Imminent.
Keep your heading. Now pull it back a little bit more. We're going to go through the brake. On the PTS, you don't have to do the brake, I don't think, but I want you to do the brake.
Southeast grid for us. Skylane.
That right rudder, keep that right rudder in there. And there it is. As soon as you feel it. As soon as you feel it. It's release the back pressure and even push forward a little bit.
Final 2-3.
Want to do it again?
Yeah, let's do it again.
All right. I pushed on you a little bit that time as soon as it broke, but I want you to do this one.
Yeah, these things I'm not really comfortable with.
I want to do so many of these that you're like, oh crap, these are so easy. I want you to love them because we do them so much.
Well, I'll be glad when I love them.
All right,
turn
clear
right.
turn to the right, yeah.
Cessna County traffic. The Tower 17 Echo turning left please. Stop and go, 34.
Traffic number 901 Whiskey.
A lot of right rudder.
By the way, the power line's right below us.
GPS 3.
Or the ones you want to use for your S-turn?
Yes.
Hey, where are you guys at? I'm sorry.
We're passing berm.
You want to go
basically a 10 mile
toward that
runway.
factory?
Yeah, let's go 90 degrees right. There's traffic at our 1 o'clock.
Southeast Greensboro, Skyline 7 Golf is final, 17 Southeast.
Let's get back up to 3,000. Once you get to 3, then we'll say clearing turns are done, and go ahead and start your power on again. I got the traffic up here.
Okay.
Man, you're going after it this time.
Yeah, I didn't mean to
Going it.
pull it all the
Doing
way
it.
back like that.
Down, lights up, left downwind, runway 23.
All right, so power on. We're going to do a rotate speed. Flaps are up. And then pick your point and your heading and stay on that. What we're looking for here is altitude control, airspeed control, aircraft control. And as the P factor and torque starts getting more and more, then that right rudder starts feeding in more and more. And you got to really keep that nose straight. And announce imminent. Imminent.
Imminent.
That ball centered. As long as that ball's centered, the nose will drop straight down. But if you
Traffic, Skyhawk 998. Turning left base for 21.
okay, she's just hanging here. As soon as that drops, push forward, push forward. There was the brake. You got it. That was all you. I didn't help.
Oh,
So that's all it takes.
yeah.
That's all it takes. You literally, this plane will recover if you just let go. If you just let go.
That's why I guess you learn to fly in this plane, I guess. Right?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, why it's a trainer, I guess.
Yeah. The jet that I used to fly would not recover in a stall like that, but this airplane will. Okay, very good. Now, let's do a clearing turn to the right here.
It's just not a very natural feeling, I don't think.
No, initially it's not, but after you do a bunch of these, then it kind of is.
Skyhawk 990. We were turning left final for.
I mean, I guess, yeah, I mean, I knew I wasn't going to die, you know, if I screwed it up. It would probably not be so bad.
Yeah. All right. Oh crap. There's smoke coming out of the engine cowl. I mean, a ton of smoke. We're gonna have to get this thing on the. Oh crap! I see flames. Okay, I want to demonstrate this.
At least you don't see a snake.
Okay, so we got engine fire. Okay, mayday, mayday, mayday.
GPS 31 approach, full stop, solid traffic.
We got 2 souls on board. We're going down right near High Rock Lake.
The plane coming at us, 1400.
Where do you see it?
On the ADSB, it's coming at us now. It's 1,000 foot below us, so I mean, you're descending.
Below us. Okay, let's turn away from him.
You get the notification? I did.
Yeah, he should be off back that way now. I'm turning away from him.
Ranger Strap Small 42 Zulu is flight powder to the south. Final call.
All right. So that guy kind of ruined my little demonstration here.
Yeah.
So what you want to do though is get this airspeed up, but I don't want to go below about 2,000 feet. So at 2,000 feet, I'm going to start recovering and back in. And I would be looking for a field to land in, but because that Yahoo just ruined my little guy was like literally right in the way at the wrong time. Anyway, Okay, your airplane. Let's just climb back up. The whole idea there is you want to get down fast. And so you want to get your airspeed up to about, really we're looking for an airspeed back to here. And I didn't get to that because we ran out of altitude. But as fast as you can get.
Yeah.
So the idea is when you've got a fire on board, it's get the plane down as fast as freaking possible. And we're not even going to go look for an airfield anywhere. We're going to just set it down in the first available base.
It's going to be junk anyway because it's going to be on fire when you get.
Yeah. All right. Here, let me take the airplane again. So let's say we just saw fire. I need to get us back down to 2,000 anyway. So we want to go, like, angle of bank is high, and we want to get this airspeed up. So I'm going to get about to 120. And that's okay, because we're not stressing the airplane unless we get into V&E here. So we're right here. And you see how fast, look at our vertical speed. See how fast we got. All right, now I'm going to level off at about 2,000 because that's where we want to be for our about 1,800, 1,900 for our ground reference maneuvers. All right, so your airplane again, and let's level off about 1,900. That'll be our. We want to stay above what altitude for our ground reference maneuver?
1,000 AGL.
Yeah. No less than 1,000 AGL.
About 1,800 feet.
So yeah, about 18, 19. Let's do 1,900 today, and then I want you to find that power line, and I think it should be ahead of us here. And we want to enter downwind. So you see the wind? See the wind?
Yeah, so we're going downwind.
So we're actually in a good entry position. There's that power line up ahead. So level off here, and we're going to start our S-turns this way, and we'll go that way. First turn will be to the left. Don't go lower than 1,800. And as soon as you see that power line, we'll use that as our wings level, first point, downwind entry. I think we're about to hit them. Yeah, you're just going over them right now. So you're going to go over them, and then start your turn, but this should be kind of shallow here, but where should your steepest bank be?
I thought the downwind was the steepest bank.
It is going to be the steepest bank, but you got to get past it first. So you don't want to start when the wind isn't too strong, which it isn't today. Yeah. You want to give yourself a nice turn here. You don't want to.
I might cut it off too much.
Yeah. All right, then right at the point where you want to maybe pick a road or whatever, and then that's your top of your radius. And then this will be your steepest bank right here because you're at your downwind part right here. Then you're headed back towards the power line.
Yeah.
And then what we want to do is roll wings level right as you get across the power line.
Like that.
Right like that. And then you just kind of start in. Now this will be a shallower bank. More shallow. And remember, you want to keep that same radius around there. So you're kind of shallow it here. Because the wind's trying to blow us into the power lines here, right?
I got you. Yeah, so we don't need to turn until later.
Right. Basically. Shallow bank. Keeping it at 1,900. They're looking for altitude control. Looking for aircraft control that you're kind of keeping your same spacing here.
Now we're going to turn it back.
Looking good, yep. And then again, the idea is to roll wings level right as you cross.
I'm about to turn it down a little too much.
Watch your altitude. 1,900. See how that one had to be a lot more shallow?
Yeah, like I turned it way too early.
Yeah.
Which is weird because then it's like a non.
All right, and we cross and
do it again.
Because we don't have a strong wind, you don't need to crank it right away. Ooh, baby, almost busted your altitude. We'll do another
Okay, yeah.
another full turn here, and then we'll be done. Giving you a workout today.
Yeah, you're throwing a lot on me.
5 miles to runway 31. The one who's passing to runway 31, can you do us a favor? We're on the final approach. We're probably like 5 miles away, but we're just going to do a maze approach, but our landing gear for the nose wheel light is not showing. So we just want to make sure
that, let's see, where's that power line? Okay, there you go. Yeah, this is looking good. It's looking good.
Yes,
And you want to roll wings level right as you cross it.
Thank you.
Level right here. I'd level it out. There you go. Look at that power line all the way straight through there. See that straight line?
Definitely where we should come back and practice, huh?
Yeah, this is a good one for that. In fact, I want to mark this.
It was a lot easier in Oklahoma, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Well, when I was in Texas, like, everything's square roads out there.
Yep. All right, let's climb it back up. You want to do one more?
Sure.
Okay.
Watch out for this light pole.
313
tower,
Delta,
whatever that
that's
is.
just called Rockingham.
I have not figured out how to add a point yet.
I did it one time, but I can't remember.
Practice area, okay. Go. Oh, whatever. Oh. All right, good. Good altitude control. Well, Bessie's running good today. I'm actually pleased with Bessie. I was a little bit worried about her, but she's fine. Oh, there you go. All right, and this concludes your ground reference maneuver today. All right, let's climb back up to 3,000. You can take us back to the Aeropuerto. I'm not going to help you get back either.
And good evening, Rockingham Shiloh, Skyhawk 5228 Echo is currently 12 miles to the west.
3,000, you said?
Yeah.
Airport advisory force.
What about, do you see all the landing gears totally extended?
Just have to remember.
Thank you so much, I appreciate it.
The plane's not going to like fall out of the sky.
No, not at all.
Unless it's...
No, in fact, you really have to work to make it do that.
And in this thing, like, you got to, like...
You really have to work to make it do
You
that.
really got to screw up, like... Because... I mean, it's hard to get it to stall.
Yeah, and once you did, literally the recovery is let freaking go.
Yeah.
I mean, you can push forward too a little bit, that helps, but,
Yeah, but then it's...
just letting go in this airplane is plenty sufficient.
We're going to turn back around.
Roger, I'm a Skyhawk 172, about 9 miles inbound. Just want to look out for you.
Shelby, Rabbit, South 90 Victor, turning downwind, runway 23, Shelby.
All right, let's do a cruise checklist.
I'm not good at setting this to fly straight and level. Not climbing the sand.
Got traffic coming right behind us. Make a left turn 5 degrees.
That one there?
10 degrees.
Oh, that one's 34,000.
Oh, okay.
This one here?
Yeah, what's it say on yours?
34,000.
Okay, you need to disable distant traffic on yours. See, I've got it disabled, so it won't show that on mine.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's like a jetliner.
Okay, yeah, we don't need to be seeing that. Because that just scared the crap out of me. I thought you had yours set the way mine is, and I was like, oh crap, that's not on mine.
He was coming in fast too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not that good at setting this thing to... Also, this thing is like not coordinated.
Let's turn 10 degrees right. We don't want to get into the approach path for GPS approaches.
And shallow traffic, Skyhawk 28.
We kind of want to enter the pattern
to the west.
that way.
Entering a downwind for runway 31.
Yeah, okay.
Shallow.
I'll probably go right a little more actually. I'll come over this way. The way you're supposed to do it.
Oh, and you're at really low RPM. That's why. I was like, why are we hanging in the sky here?
So what do you think, 23?
Yeah, right about there's good.
And then push forward.
Yeah, always let it settle a little bit before you trim, because then you'll have to just trim again. Yeah, that scared the crap out of me. I was like, crap, there's a plane like literally about to fly up our tailpipe. Why is it not on mine? So I was reading or watching a YouTube on. Well, did you finish your cruise check?
No, because I don't know how to trim the plane.
All right, so let it build up its speed, and then you're gonna have to really be aggressive on the trim here. There you go. What the heck is that?
Sounds like alarms on it. I can never set this. We'll be there before I get it set.
Yeah, okay. Just go ahead and do your cruise check.
Okay, well, we'll just say the pitch is set, the throttle is set, trim is set, make sure it's full rich. Alright, so now you want to do a pre-landing checklist?
Yeah. Yep.
Alright, pre-landing checklist, fuel selectors on both, make sure it's rich.
Well, actually, no. There needs to be an approach check. Is there an approach check on here?
Shallow traffic, I have you inside.
Let's do the approach check, and the ADAS should be part of that. If it's not, we need to add it.
It is.
We got you in sight for now. We're in a distance. We're pretty close.
Davidson County Airport. Automated weather observation 2340 Zulu weather wind calm visibility 10 clear below 12,000 temperature 16 Celsius dew point 6 altimeter 2994
29940, you want me to change it or leave it alone because...
Just go ahead and change it. I want you to get in the habit of changing it because your examiner is going to expect you to put what's in there.
Okay. And the winds are calm, so we'll use 24 unless somebody says otherwise. Nobody's on the radio and nobody looks to be in the pattern or ADSB.
Alright.
Alright, flight instruments are checked, radio's checked, ADAS is checked. RP we don't really need yet. We'll turn our lights on. Make sure it's rich.
Charleston,
and landing airspeed flaps as required.
Inbound, anyway.
Okay, we're going to do a normal landing today.
Okay, we're going to do a normal landing, and I'm going to nail it.
You're going to nail it. You're going to be like, oh crap, I didn't know I could still do this.
I'm going to turn right a little more.
Alright, what else should you be thinking about right now?
My descent.
There you go.
So, I'm about 6 miles away, and I need to get down to 1,800 feet, which is 1,200 feet. And so I need to do that now.
There you go. Good
I mean, I can see it, so...
It's right there, but yeah, good decision.
Well, let me do the math, but I can see it.
I can see the beacon, too. Bacon. See the beacon? Wait.
I see it. Yeah, I saw it that time.
Green, white, green, white.
Skyhawk 28 Echo, turn left base, runway 31 in shallow.
That's another thing that... I mean, I guess if you're flying like a...
Let's keep it at 500 foot a minute.
You want to do the emergency descent?
Well, I don't see the fire right now,
yeah.
so... No snakes in
Atlantic
here.
900 Whiskey Tango. We'll be on the ground in about 20 minutes.
What were you saying?
Two will be a quick
I don't know.
like a fuel truck.
I think I said in like a jetliner. I guess you got to really plan out. But I guess if
Oh
you're flying-
crap! Yeah, like a whole state away.
Yeah. I mean, but if you're flying an instrument, then they're going to tell you, hey.
But yeah, they're pretty much telling you when to start your descent.
Yeah.
And shallow traffic, 2 turn final, runway 31.
But you have to keep an eye on it because sometimes they'll forget, and you're like,
And you're going like 600 knots.
yeah. Approach center.
We'll see you guys
We need to start our descent.
Davidson County, Cessna Skyhawk, about 4 miles to the southeast. The airport will be entering a left downwind for runway 24, Davidson.
Do you guys have a preferred runway at executive when the winds are calm?
Good call.
I almost forgot that, but hey, I didn't.
All right, and just always look on your approach end of the airport for anybody that might be doing approaches and they're just not talking to people, or when you enter an airport environment, it's just kind of the spidey senses need to go up at about a notch
Or 5.
or 5 notches.
Especially when you go to Raleigh or something like that.
Yep. Good practice today.
Yeah, not too bad. Well, we can judge that in just
Yeah, we'll
2 minutes.
We'll
here.
judge that here. we'll wait. We'll hold off our judgment here.
Davidson County, Cessna Skyhawk, about 2.5 to the southeast. We're entering left downwind for 24, full stop, Davidson.
I almost feel like you could land on one of those solar panel batteries there.
I don't think so.
You don't want to try it?
No.
Beautiful fields right down here.
Those are like multi-panels. Well, yeah, you go ahead and try that. Let me know how it works.
Yeah, I might hold off on that.
Now you think?
Hey, your call. I'm just a lump of lead over here.
Davidson County, Cessna Skyhawk 1 Echo, entering a 45 for left downwind 24, full stop, Davidson.
I do know you used to have a problem with getting too close to that runway.
Yeah, like I might be too close now. We'll turn around.
This looks pretty good. I think you're pretty good right here.
Alright. Pull the power back to 1,000. Alright, gas is on both, undercarriage is down. Make sure it's full rich prop is full speed. We don't have any pumps, our seat belts are on, our light switches are on. And the undercarriage is down. And gas, okay, and pre-landing checklist is complete.
Roger that.
Alright. Waiting on our number. Alright, carb heat out, power back to 1500.
Keep your altitude, maintain altitude, let that airspeed bleed off. Which also helps you get into
Flaps 10. Davidson County, Cessna Skyhawk 1 Echo, turn left base for 24, full stop, Davidson.
Yeah. And at this point, you want it to descend about 500 feet a minute, and you probably want some more flappage.
Okay. Okay, approach in looks good. I don't see any ADSB and nobody's down there.
Good.
Davidson County, Cessna Skyhawk 1 Echo on the left downwind. Left base for 24, Davidson. Okay, approaching looks good. Better turn final. Wait a sec. Turn now. Davidson County, Cessna Skyhawk 1 Echo, turning final. 24, Davidson.
What should your flappage be?
30 on final. Well, we can go 40, but 30.
Yeah, the 40 is kind of your choice based on how high you are. If you need to
Don't look
too high,
We don't look that high right now.
And then 70, and then
65.
looking for 65 short final. And I'd give it 2 flips of trim. Yeah. There you go. That'll make it easier.
Davidson County, Cessna Skyhawk, 1 Echo, short final 24, full stop, Davidson.
And remember, we're going to transition at a certain point to straight level flight. Basically like you're doing slow flight, right down the runway. Good. Hold it. Very good, except for center line, but very good.
I think it's not too bad for 5 months.
that might have been better than some of your others after like 50 in a row.
I felt like it was really slow. I mean, there's no headwind, but
yeah.
I mean, I felt like it was just taking forever. It was gliding. I guess I was right on glide path. I mean, I was a little high, but
well, a couple of things going on today. The pressure's high. The temperature's lower. So the performance of the airplane is going to be really good today.
Wow, it was like revving so high today.
Number one. And number two, you had a good approach. And the key to a good landing is a good approach.
Right. Davidson County, Cessna Skyhawk 1 Echo, clear the active, Davidson.
And just remember, you're not really clear to you.
Yeah.
I don't know why they put those there. Those should be back there.
Yeah, and I hate to like pull up here and stop and do my checklist, and then like block the path because it's only taxi.
I know, but don't do this on your check ride. Or if you do this, explain to your instructor.
Or I can just stop over there, like literally stop over there.
I would, because your examiner is going to say, well, you're not clear. And I'm with you on it. I want to stop here. I feel like this
not
is where,
in the way, right?
But that line should be back there for us to be able to do it legally.
I understand. All right, after landing, flaps are up. Make sure on both trim. Take off. Fuel's on both. Our lights are off. We'll leave our pin on. Carpeet's off. Flaps are up. Transference on standby. Flaps are up. Carpeet's on cold. Transference. Landing lights off. All right. Our after landing checklist is.
All right. Take us home, Scotty.
Davidson County, Cessna Skyhawk 1 Echo, taxi into the ramp. P Alpha, Davidson. Well, I think it's not too bad for the first time in 5 months.
I think that was a very good introduction back to flying. What I'd like to do next is we need to finish what we started, which was the cross country.
Okay.
So it'd be good if we could. Basically, we did. Did we do 2 full legs?
Well, I mean, if you
did a leg and a half.
If you count the one to Fayetteville, then
I guess we could count that, but. So we could just do one direct flight somewhere and back. And that would kind of at least finish up that one. Maybe we'll find a little airport. Why don't you find a little airport around here that's...
How far away?
As far away as Raleigh was. Anything that far away.
Doesn't have to be a Charlie, though.
No, just anything. And we'll fly direct somewhere and fly direct back. And that'll finish up that one for us.
Okay, we're stopped. Parking brake don't work.